Okay, here's the deal, Keola. Here's our list. All this had to be caulked. I think this was item 2. There was gaps all in here, all the way down in there, and then on this side. Here, I'll show you. In here, we caulked it all the way around. It looks good. Both toilets in here, let me see, number 3 is replace the smoke detector. They're all replaced. They're all new detectors. They're every place. Okay, so you got all smoke detectors throughout. Both toilets were loose, so I went ahead and fixed them both. And I know we talked about this, but I put some silicone around the bases on both of them. Since people like to see that, I guess. But they're both very solid. This thing here, we needed to snake this thing out. There was a lot of debris in here, but we snaked it all the way through into the wall, so this drains good now. But I'm going to tell you, it doesn't drain as good as some might. In other words, if you put the water on full blast in here, you can see when I'm running it, it drains. It drains right down, you know. But the thing is, this thing here, it doesn't lift as high. It's got a, well, if you look at this, it's got the top ring, and underneath it's got this bottom ring. So there's not as much space under here for water to drain out of. So, see, it goes up and down. And when you push it down, it drains, see? It drains right out. But there's not as much space under there for it to drain, so it might drain a little bit slower than some sinks. It's just because that's the kind of faucet, that's the kind of stop it has on it. There's nothing clogging that drain any longer. We snaked that thing out. I took this out, removed all the hair off it, snaked the thing out. So the water is moving freely. Like I said, you can see if I put that thing down, see, turn it off. Now watch how fast it drains. See, it drains right down. So anyhow, okay, we got that. What else was on our list is the tip plate for the stove. I'm going to show you. The stove has to be kept against the wall for that tip plate to grab, okay? Right now, if you try and tip the stove, you cannot tip it out. It will not tip down. But if they pull this thing out and do this, like I'm doing, and look down there to see that the tip plate is there. There's the tip plate I just put on. I anchored that into the ground, into the cement, and I anchored it into the wall there. You can see the screws. So you can see it's anchored in 2 places. It's there. Now this stove slides into that and catches the wheel in that groove right there. And so, but the thing is, these things are designed to work. This stove needs to be all the way against the wall, like that. So, or else it won't grab that plate. So let them know, because if they come here and they pull the stove out an inch or 2 and try and get that tip plate to grab, it won't grab. It needs to stay in that position. Also, what else do we have here? We have the sink, the toilets. I guess the only other thing here is this item here. This is the thing I just talked to you about. This mechanism here goes in this door here, okay? It goes in there. And the problem is the old style, this is the piece we just bought. This piece from here down is the part that was already in the door. The piece from here up is the part that was broken. Okay, but the part that was broken, it had 2 clips. One was here and one was here, that the old one of these snapped into. Well, these no longer go in like that. They're designed to be held with screws. So what we have to do, we put a whole tube of super glue on this thing all the way around, and then we're going to put some weld on it, some JB weld, and we're going to get that thing to stay. And then this becomes the latch. See, there's the latch inside that'll work on the door. The problem is the old one had 2 rabbit ears, one here and one here, that this thing snapped into. The new ones don't snap in, so we gotta, that super glue is gonna hold it, and then we're gonna put a weld on it So this will not become separated from this. That's our only issue right now. So, and right now, it probably would work with just what we've done, but we're gonna go ahead and secure it a little bit better so it'll never come apart. So that's it, that's the whole list here in this house. I think that's the list. Let me see, I got number 2 is gaps, we did that. Smoke detectors, did that. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then 6, 7, 8, 9. Replace the latch on the storm door, we're doing. Oven range, tip plates already did. Sink did, toilets did. So we're good to go. So we're gonna get this part and put it in here, and then we'll be done and out of here, okay? The only thing is, we might not be able to do this till tomorrow if this thing doesn't hold today. So other than that, we're good to go. And that's the screws that hold that whole bracket in there. So, all right, see you later. And okay, Keola, so we got this thing working. See this? That's the old part. That is what we put in here. See that thing? See how it moves up and down? That catches up under here. It catches it and latches it. The old one, you can see how it's worn off there. The old one was rubbing the front of it. It wasn't catching the backside. That's why it wasn't working. It wore all that metal off there. But we needed this to come out a little bit so it would catch. It wasn't coming out far enough, this thing. So we put 2 washers there and 2 washers there to hold this thing out another 1/8 inch from the metal. And so now when you shut it, this latch actually catches it.
Oh, here we go, there's some grind.
This is the new piece we put on there. So, so it's working. We're good to go. Just wanted to show you, all right? See you later. All right, just getting ready to leave here. One last note here, Keola. All right, so this this is up, okay? When they shut the door, okay, they just shut the door, push this down halfway, it's locked, okay? See, it won't open. Push it back up and it opens, okay? Push it closed, push it down halfway, and it's locked. If they try and force it all the way down, it's not gonna work for them. It's gonna start bending this mechanism. All they have to do is when they close it, push lightly down like that, boom. So maybe send this video to them so they can see what I'm talking about, because obviously it's not the ideal scenario. I mean, it works, it's in, it catches, it locks. But like I said, when it goes in, when they shut it, just have them push down lightly. It just has to go down like a 1/2 inch. See that? From there to there. And it's locked. See? Watch. Okay? There it's closed. Now it's locked. It's locked. You can't open it. So, alright. So anyway, okay, there it is. I'll talk to you later.